Baby is about to be born. I am sure our master will be very happy.
Yes, they are being rewarded for visiting the temple to pray to Iwama Kwannon.
And I'm told Our Lady had a dream about swallowing a razor.
Oh, Sabarota, is that story true?
Yes. Our master told it to me himself.
A very strange dream.
But then there's a very ancient legend that this kind of dream is a good omen.
It is? I'm glad to hear it. Our lordship will be happy to know this.
My only wish is for a healthy baby to be born. Oh, that strange light! From the western sky. What's that? A very healthy baby. Since this baby is a reward received from Iwama Kwannon, I shall name him Seishimaru.
Seishimaru, a very fine name.
Seishimaru, grow up to be a strong man. Oh, there. Oh, he's crying. Oh, what'll I do now?
Oh, young master.
Farmer God, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling fine, young master. Well, I'm able to work again.
That's good. Hagino, aren't you happy that Gon is feeling better?
Uh-huh. Seishimaru, you really do like riding horses.
Yes, and I'm going to become a fine warrior like my father.
You look so strong.
Hagino, I want you to come to my house. My mother has cooked a lot of rice cake.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh?
Look out!
Listen carefully. The man you see before you is the newly assigned governor from the capital, Lord Sadaki Akashi Gennai himself. And you! What are you staring at? Down on your knees and pay respect.
Young master, get down.
Listen. Obey every order and work as hard as you can. The lazy ones will be heavily punished.
Young master. You boy, what's so funny?
Everyone in this village is a hard worker. You just don't know that.
You young upstart, I'll teach you to show respect. Wait.
You are the son of a samurai.
I am. My father's Magistrate Tokikuni, and I am Seishimaru.
So you are the son of Magistrate Tokikuni.
What's so funny about that?
Young master.
Seishimaru, you should learn even your father, the magistrate, must obey the governor's orders. Do you understand? Now go and tell your father that I expect him to come and pay his respects to the new governor.
Why, that insulting my father.
Young master, you must be patient. You're still but a small boy.
Young master, you ride very well.
I can't let you get the better of me.
I can see that. You have become very skillful, young master.
But this bow is too small. I wish to grow up fast. Then I can use a large bow.
Very well said, like the son of a samurai.
Since you practice martial arts so much, your body is very strong.
It tickles, Mother.
I'm sorry. We're almost done now. A warrior's son must always keep himself neat.
You always keep yourself very neat.
Such a little boy teasing his mother like that.
One more.
Why, you do have a big appetite today.
He's just a growing boy. Don't worry. Be careful now. You're spilling your food.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your rice represents the villagers' hard work. You should never waste a single grain.
Yes, I understand, Father.
Then, one day, a treacherous flood swept through the area, washing away the crops, the very source of everyone's livelihood. And among the farmers, many began to die of starvation.
Here.
Thank you very much.
This is from the master's reserve rice.
Thank you very much, sir.
We'll never forget this generosity.
Your Lordship, we are very grateful for your generosity. This indeed will save our lives.
I know you suffer, but bear with it for a while.
Stop this! Stop all of this at once!
Get away!
Move out!
Grandpa!
Phone. Are you all right?
What is it you want?
We came here with a message from Governor Sadaki. Before you hand out any more rice to these men, listen to what we have to say.
The governor will entertain court nobles from the capital, and you must supply us with 5 barrels of wine and 10 bags of rice.
What is that?
Why that?
I consider it an impossible request, and I am sure that Governor Sadaaki must also be well aware of the famine the villagers are suffering at this moment. Besides, our provisions are very low.
Oh? You mean to tell me that your farmers are more important than the court nobles?
It is the duty of a magistrate to look after the well-being of the villagers. There is no wine or grain for entertaining court nobles.
What's that? You refuse to obey the governor's order?
The governor has been assigned to be the guardian of the entire area.
Hey?
And it is his duty to protect the people from hardship.
You talk nonsense.
Go back and tell your master this. The magistrate says there's not a single grain of rice to spare from this village.
You'll regret this.
Move out of the way! Get away! Step aside!
Move back!
Unreasonable men.
Why are those people so mean?
I hope this doesn't cause more trouble.
What's that? He told you to tell me things like that? That Tokikuni, a mere magistrate saying such things? Unforgivable!
The relationship between Magistrate Tokikuni and Sadaaki, the newly appointed governor, had come to a dangerous point. And finally, Sadaaki's anger exploded into violent action.
Attack! To
arms! To arms!
What?
Run the fire! Nothing's gonna burn!
Put out the fire! The main building caught fire!
Tell me, where is his lordship?
I don't know. We've been busy fighting the fires, but our lordship's sleeping quarters haven't been damaged by the fire.
This is a terrible thing you do, Sadaaki.
Enough! Tokikuni, the time has come to settle with you.
An illegal way of settling a grievance? What kind of man are you? It's unpardonable.
Be quiet and prepare to die.
Seishimaru! Seishimaru! Where is Seishimaru?
Tokikuni, prepare to die. What's this, a child's arrow? You young rascal! How dare you do this? He is only a child, but still.
Master! Master!
Is your lordship well and safe?
He's in the back garden.
Tokikuni is dead now. Fall back!
Father! Father!
Master! Master!
Master!
Oh, it's his lordship.
Father! Father!
Seishimaru,
Yes?
my life will soon come to an end.
Father!
Seishimaru, I have a last request for you.
Father, I promise you that I'll take revenge for this.
No, I forbid you. Never let the idea of avenging my death enter your mind. My painful death is the retribution of my previous life. It is the karma of human beings. Do you understand, Seishimaru? A grudge cannot undo a grudge. Seishimaru, go into religion, lean upon Buddha, and search for the way that everyone may be saved. Help me sit up, facing west. Namu Amida Butsu.
Father!
His lordship!
Because he had been raised as the son of a samurai, Seishimaru could not forget how his father had died. His sorrow gradually turned into fury, until Seishimaru finally became determined to take revenge.
What are you thinking, my son? Oh, Seishimaru, surely you have not so quickly forgotten your father's last words.
But, Mother, I'm the son of a samurai. It is a son's duty to avenge his father.
No, your father asked you to renounce the status of samurai.
But, Mother...
If you still insist on taking revenge, I am not your mother, nor you my son. Your father finally realized the pain of the people from the painful wound that he received. Since life was so dear to him, life must also be dear to everyone. If you take revenge against the enemy's son will take revenge against you. Don't you see the uselessness of all this? There will be no end to it. Remember what your father told you. Search for the way to be saved, for even your enemies must be saved.
Seishimaru, go into religion, lean upon Buddha, and search for the way that everyone may be saved.
The way that everyone may be saved. The way that everyone may be saved. Mother, I've decided to follow my father's will.
Seishimaru!
Yes.
Oh.
In the winter of the same year, Seishimaru decided to enter Bodaiji Temple.
Mother?
From this point on, you must go alone. All right?
But we will not see each other for some time.
You will only be a mountain away from the village. You must not talk of things like this. Seishimaru. Will you promise your mother something?
Eh?
No matter how difficult or how lonely you become, never stop your studies.
Yes.
I will miss you as much as you miss me, but you are setting out on a new life. Let us depart with a smile. Otherwise, it will make me too sad to leave you. Huh?
Yes, I understand, Mother.
Now go. Go on. I'll stay here and watch you go. Do not look back.
Yes.
What is wrong?
Mother, please go back to the village and put the shawl over your shoulders.
Eh?
I don't want you to catch a cold.
Seishimaru. So gentle-hearted.
The life of Seishimaru began anew, learning and training himself in Buddhism. Kangaku, the chief priest of Bodaiji Temple, was an uncle of Seishimaru. 4 years of study quickly passed as Seishimaru attended to his studies with diligence. And now, Seishimaru was 13 years of age. A single word was sufficient for Seishimaru, and Kangaku marveled at this remarkable talent.
You are up early, Seishimaru.
Good morning, Superior.
A spring morning is indeed refreshing.
Yes.
Well, now, don't you miss your mother?
Eh? Yes.
Your mother will certainly be surprised to see you have learned so much and grown up to be such a fine young man.
Mother.
By the way, Seishimaru,
Yes?
do you know Enrakuji Temple on Mount Hiei?
Yes, it's the head temple of Tendai sect, and it was founded by the great superior priest Saicho.
That is correct. Disciples of Buddha who wish to become greater priests seclude themselves on Mount Hiei for training. Mount Hiei is the fountainhead seminary for the Buddhist priesthood. Seishimaru, do you have the will to go to Mount Hiei? Your remarkable ability is too good to be wasted in this small mountain temple. You should undergo full-scale training under the great superior priest on Mount Hiei, and then you will become a fine Buddhist priest. Yes, I believe that is what your father really wanted you to do.
Father, I will do it. I will go to Mount Hiei and become a fine Buddhist priest.
Seishimaru, Mount Hiei is very far away from here.
Yes.
And the training will be very severe. You'll not see your mother for some time.
For that kind of training, I can bear anything.
Yes.
Lady Tokikuni, young Lord Seishimaru has come back.
Why, Seishimaru? And he's grown up so much. Huh? Mother! Seishimaru! Oh, how I missed you.
Oh, young lord!
You became a fine man. I am sure your father is very happy.
It's very nice to be home. I can see the path where I used to ride with Sebudata.
It's been a long time. I hope you can stay for a while. I will cook your favorite food for you every day if you like.
Mother?
Yes?
I am leaving for Kyoto tomorrow.
To faraway Kyoto?
I'm going to Mount Hiei.
To Mount Hiei? This child is leaving to go far, far away, to a place where I can no longer reach him, to walk the endless path of training.
Mother?
I thought you would at least stay 4 or 5 days with me. Life is filled with sadness.
Mother, in the teachings of Buddha at Bodaiji Temple, I realized that this world is filled with hardship and sorrow. But to live by discarding earthly desires is the true path of Buddha.
Discarding earthly desires.
It may be difficult. But I made a vow on Father's grave that I would continue pursuing Buddha's way and live by discarding earthly desires.
Seishimaru,
I would like to live with you for a long time. But I must fulfill my father's wishes and continue to search for the true way of Buddha for everyone to be saved. Don't you think so, Mother? This might be a separation for a very long time, but Mother, please try not to worry about me.
Mount Hiei is divided into 3 pagodas, Toto, Saito, and Yokawa, and there are temples in each of its 16 valleys. When Seishi Maru arrived at Mount Hiei, he entered Jihobo, as recommended by Kangaku, to become a disciple of the superior priest Genko.
This is not an ordinary child. He is more like the water flowing swiftly in a stream, and yet he learns the difficult doctrines of Buddha.
This was also the time when there were many armed fighting monks on Mount Hiei who were resisting the samurai. The armed monks were also presenting petitions to the imperial court in an effort to gain more power and wealth. And they repeatedly fought terrible battles with the samurai. On the other hand, there was the Fujiwara clan, which controlled the politics of the country and indulged themselves in extravagant lifestyles. This caused the nobles of other clans to enter the priesthood at Mount Hiei to gain powerful positions as Buddhist monks. But Seishi Maru had removed himself from all of this and devoted himself to the study of Buddhist teachings. Recognizing Seishi Maru's excellent ability and thinking of his future, Genko sent him to Kudoko Inn. Seishi Maru was now 15 years old. Koen was the chief priest of Kudoku Inn and related to Michinaga Fujiwara, the minister of the left in the imperial court, a man from a distinguished family and a very famous great superior priest.
Continue with your prayers. Seishi Maru. You are aware of the impermanence of worldly things, and there has been a message from your village. Your mother has not been well for some time, and now she has joined the world of Buddha.
Mother! Mother! Mother!
Seishi Maru, I know there is nothing more sorrowful than being parted from one's parents. I'm sure you miss your home and your mother. You may leave the mountain.
Seishi Maru, will you promise your mother something? No matter how difficult or how lonely you become, never stop your studies. Go on. I'll stay here and watch you go. Do not look back.
Seishi Maru is leaving? I understand, Superior.
But in the snow, I wish to send someone with him.
Very well, Superior.
There is no need for that.
Seishi Maru.
Superior, I will not leave the mountain.
But, you are,
To leave the mountain would mean to abandon my learning, and returning home would be something that would not please my parents. I am positive that they want me to devote myself completely to Buddha's doctrine. Superior, I wish to become a true Buddhist priest with my whole body and mind. I beg you, please cut off my hair and initiate me in the religious precepts.
Seishi Maru.
Very well. We will begin with the first precept.
Seishi Maru was 15 years old when tonsure was conferred upon him, giving his oath to live by the precepts of a Buddhist priest.
Finally, I have become a true Buddhist priest. In pursuit of the way for everyone to be saved, as my father told me, I will devote myself solely to learning. Mother, I beg of you, please keep watching over me.
Seishimaru, your mother will always be with you. I will be right by your side watching you become a fine Buddhist priest.
In the spring of his 18th year, Seishimaru talked his superior priest Koen into letting him become an ascetic monk.
I have come here from Kudoko Inn. Please accept me as one of your disciples.
I am told by Koen that you have an excellent ability by which you could eventually rise to the highest position as head priest of Mount Hiei.
I need no honor or position, for I only wish to be a true disciple of Buddha.
There is no honor on Mount Hiei unless you are from a noble family.
My only desire is to be saved from this world of confusion, and that is the only reason why I have come to Mount Hiei.
And that is why you did not leave the mountain even at your mother's death?
Yes, because I believe that this is what my mother really wanted.
You are very young to have reached this realization, for this is Jinin Honi, the truth that is in nature. And who was your first superior?
Holy Priest Genko.
Then, taking Gen from his name and Ku from my name, I give you the name of Honen Bo Genku.
Honen Bo Genku. Genku. Thank you very much, sir.
Becoming a disciple of Holy Priest A-Ku, Honen came to grips with the severe and hard training of Buddhist doctrine. At the time, the asceticism of Buddhist invocation was to concentrate, allowing nothing to disturb the state of meditation, and try to find Buddha in one's own mind. But in Honen's mind, the harder he tried, the bigger the question grew during his concentration.
Father, Mother, I became a monk and have devoted myself to nothing but the pursuit of Buddha's doctrine. But if one follows these admonitions strictly and devotes himself to studying by concentration of the mind, would a man really be saved? Letting nothing disturb my state of concentration and find Buddha in my own mind. The asceticism of Buddhist invocation is much too difficult for me to perfect. I have no such strength. The way for such an ignorant and helpless man like me to be saved, is there no other way? Here I am in desperate agony, devoting my life to learning Buddha's doctrine and becoming Buddha's disciple. Then is there no way for those who have no means of learning due to their poverty? Or those who have committed crimes unwillingly? Is there no way for them to be saved?
Then Honen left Mount Hiei for further training and study. This was at the time when Emperor Go-Shirakawa and the ex-Emperor Sutoku were opposing each other, both trying to gain the imperial throne. The Fujiwara, Genji, and Heikei clans took sides with them, splitting the country into two warring groups. And this is called the Civil War of the Hogen era. Then, in July, when Honen was 24 years old,
You! What are you doing there?
You can't catch me now.
The thief is getting away!
Yeah, serves him right. Should be cooked by now. Ooh, that's hot! Hot! Oh, a thief!
You're the one who's the thief.
Why, you little... Stop! Stop, thief! I said stop! You filthy brat! Hey! I'll wring your neck! Come back! That's him. He won't get away now.
Please, will you help me?
Come back here! Well, where did he go? Hey, priest! Did you see a filthy boy with a chicken run by here? That little brat! Where did he get to? Wait till I get my hands on him!
Is he gone? That stupid idiot. That's over now. Thank you very much, priest. You saved my life. Are you begging for alms? I'll treat you to half the chicken for hiding me.
No, but thank you.
That's right. Somebody told me that priests don't eat meat.
You should not steal things from other people.
I didn't steal it.
And you should not tell lies.
Why, even you told a lie yourself when I was hiding from the beggar. You said I wasn't there. The one who stole this chicken was that old beggar.
And then you stole it from him.
But you see, I had nothing but water for 3 days.
But still, that old man also seemed to be hungry.
I can't worry about others. It's all I can do to stay alive.
What a pity.
It started to rain. My chicken will get all wet. Say, priest, I know a real nice place. Come on. How's this?
Ah. Oh.
Come on. Come over here. Starved to death, and some died of sickness. A lot of people. Come on.
Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu.
And now for the chicken. Where are you going, priest?
To visit the temples in Nara.
I think you better spend the night here.
Spend the night here?
Don't you know what's happening in the world? If you go out at night, you'll be robbed naked in no time.
I see. I spent 12 long years studying on Mount Hiei.
Oh, you started studying things before I was even born.
How old are you?
I'm 9.
9 years old. And where are your parents?
They were burnt to death.
Were burnt to death?
During a battle, the Imperial samurai set fire to our house, and then my father and mother ran into the house and tried to save me, but never came out.
That's what happened.
Hey! By the way, priest, that Namuami, how'd it go?
Huh?
Well, a little while ago, you said it with your hands like this.
Namu Amida Butsu.
What is that?
Well, it happens to be a grateful prayer to Buddha. But why do you ask me this question all of a sudden?
Well, when you were saying those words, Namu Amida Butsu, you looked very kind and gentle.
Oh?
Why did you look like that? Was it my imagination? I used to have a sister and a younger brother, but both of them got sick and died of the plague. Now I'm left all alone.
I'm sure you're lonely. I've also been left alone, just like you are.
You are?
Even if you feel lonely and sad, you must always live with an honest mind.
An honest mind? But I'd die if I didn't steal things.
Even knowing it's wrong, it seems only human to do this. Human beings are ignorant and weak.
Then what are we supposed to do? My father and mother did nothing wrong at all, and still both of them were burnt to death.
I see.
One way or another, living in this world itself is hell.
Living in itself is hell.
Who's going to save us from this hell? Who do we go for help?
I cannot save even this one little child. For whom does Buddhist doctrine exist? Are only the ones who live by the precepts to be saved? Are those samurai who kill and hurt others doomed without salvation? Are only the rich who build temples to be saved? Are the poor who suffer all their lives doomed? Are only educated nobles and learned priests to be saved? Are ignorant men doomed to hell? But then, isn't everyone? Common mortals, so ignorant and so lost in the darkness of this hell-like world. A peaceful, innocent, sleeping face. Such an innocent boy not being saved.
Mother!
I gave my word on my father's grave that I would pursue the true way of the Buddha to find redemption. For this child's sake, too, I must accomplish it.
On his way to Nara, Honen made a decision to seclude himself in prayer at Chakado of Seiryoji Temple in Saga, to seek the true doctrine of Buddha. And there, Honen came upon a scene which he had never before seen in his life.
What is all this?
All Honen could do was to stare in astonishment.
There are poverty-stricken men, and also samurai. And there are nobles and vagrants, and also women who have been held in contempt and despaired of salvation. They're all appealing in anguish and fervently chanting prayers.
Seishimaru, go into religion, lean upon Buddha, and search for the way that everyone may be saved.
Life is filled with sadness.
Who is going to save us from this hell? Who do we go to for help?
Everyone here, every type and condition of man seeking salvation from Shakyamuni, not only nobles and priests, but everyone must be saved equally. It was the true doctrine of Shakyamuni, and it's indeed the true doctrine of Buddha, to practice those physically impossible admonitions and religious austerities, and to master difficult studying alone. This cannot be the way to be saved by Buddha, not by going through those difficult religious austerities. Isn't there any easy and simple way for everyone's salvation? I will seek that kind of spiritual exercise for everyone, without fail.
Of 20 years, Honen secluded himself at Hoonzo, continuing his thorough training in Buddhism.
Wholeheartedly chant the name of Amida Butsu. While at the four cardinal behaviors of walking, standing, sitting, and lying, do not question the comings and the goings of the seasons. This is called Shojio no Go. To say the prayer Namu Amida Butsu wholeheartedly is sufficient. If one's mind is disturbed, chant the prayer, letting the mind be disturbed. If one holds earthly desires, chant the prayer, letting oneself be tossed by the waves of earthly desires. Learning is not needed. Hard disciplines are not needed. Just trust everything to Amida Butsu and chant the prayer, because Amida Butsu has given a vow to save everyone. That's right, this is it. It's not in self-reliance, but in salvation from without through Amida Butsu's power, the teaching of salvation by faith alone, which will save everyone equally. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu.
Honen's eyes were opened to the truth by a passage in Kangyo no Sho, written by the great superior priest Zendo of the Jodo sect in China. This was in the spring of his 43rd year.
Mother, at last I found it, as Father told me, the way for everyone to be saved. The true way of Buddha is by discarding from our minds all earthly desires.
Soon after this, Honen took up residence in the hermitage at Otani, near the foot of Higashiyama. It was from here he began the teaching of salvation from without, through the power of Amida Butsu. Anyone could say the prayer, anywhere, and at any time they wished, to pray for salvation. And this teaching quickly spread throughout the country of Japan.